welcome to another edition of Bazaar Shopping Network. Meet the Fam, I don't know. I forgot. I think we're on part 9. This has been such an amazing experience. So every week I've been coming on for, since 2020. We started this during the shutdown. And it's usually, for the most part, me just talking about all the awesome stuff that we have available. Such great wording this morning. All the amazing things that we have at the Bazaar. And in January of the new year, we decided to start a new series called Meet the Fam. I feel like we need theme music for every time I put that on there. We'll have to work on that because we get better and better all the time here. So today I have Diane, who is the founder, visionary, head of Serendipity, where art meets you, finds you. Meet, find, it's one of those, I need more coffee. And we have Deb, whose last name I am not even going to attempt to pronounce. And she is an amazing, one of the members of the Surface Design Guild that is part of what makes up Serendipity, where art finds you. We'll learn more about that. And I'm so glad. Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Thanks for joining.
Hi.
So, and we have a wonderful studio audience of my moms today. Thanks for joining us live in person, Mom. And Susie, feel better. We need you back here soon. Yes.
We miss you.
No, Mom is doing a great job, but I have to do a lot more stuff. So as y'all know, the Bazaar is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 3. Please come visit us, and you can meet these two amazing artists in person. But first, we're going to talk to them a little bit more about who they are, what inspires them, and all that fun stuff here. So we'll start with you.
Okay.
So you, I talk about you a lot when I show things because you do a ton of different forms of art.
I do. I got to do everything. At least once.
At least once. So can you list the different types of art you do?
Fabric art, clothing, teeny tiny paintings to larger paintings.
You do, let's see. I
like to recycle.
These are your pieces.
Yes, tiny paintings.
I love this. So this is,
a spoon.
These are spoons, and I was just going to refer to them as spoons and necklaces, but you actually refer to them as tiny paintings. So that is really cool because that's truly what they are, tiny paintings. Mm-hmm. And how did you have you always been an artist?
Yes, thank goodness I can do art.
And when did you first realize you had this talent?
Oh, probably, 6 years old. I've been designing since I was a child, making my own things, dumpster diving and creating something new.
And are you formally trained or self-taught?
Self-taught, yeah. I've taken a few painting classes through the years, but mostly just self-taught. I used to do trade shows across the country.
Oh.
Selling my designs. I've been published in many magazines.
Did not know that. Yeah. See, this is why y'all should pay attention to our Meet the Fam series because you always learn something new about them. And what were you always an artist, or did you ever have one of those real jobs?
Well, I did love serving at restaurants. They paid me to socialize.
Okay, so, and it's one of those, it's like one of those passages of becoming like an actor or an artist, you paid your dues that way.
Yeah, but now I just do my art.
That's amazing.
It's fun.
And you joined you were never just here on your own. You had this, I remember when you came to me, this was a while ago.
Well, Judy had been trying to get me to join from the very beginning, and I'm so glad I didn't. Yes.
Good for you, Mom. So you knew my mom. For those of you that don't know, Mrs. Alexander is the founder and visionary of the Bazaar and Apricot and Lime. We still don't know what she was doing in this neighborhood. She just argued with me yesterday about how this came. I like my story better, and I'm sticking with it. So, Mom, I win on this story, but we are grateful that you started this. And so you knew my mom before coming here.
Oh, yeah, from Atomic Holiday Bazaar.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense because you guys were up in that stage area together. That makes sense. So you knew my mom. She asked you to join, and you said no.
I said no.
Somebody said no to my mother, and she's still your friend.
Oh.
If I say no, I'm in trouble.
But then I started coming here, and I met Deb at Woven Totem.
So you were here already. Okay.
And she's the reason we're here.
Oh, so what happens here in the Serendipity where art finds you? There are 20 different artists within this one space, and I keep referring to y'all as a co-op. Is that
That's good enough? Yeah.
because there's rules to join in here,
Yes.
and they're different from the Bazaar rules. You're your own little thing here, and it's part of being.
They have to join the Surface Design Guild Sarasota.
Okay, Surface Design Guild Sarasota is a, what
They
is that?
helped us
Promoted
furnish this booth.
Okay, so they are a artisan guild, a membership-driven artisan guild.
Fun group of ladies.
Okay, so that's how you're meeting all the new artists that joined here. No, okay.
I know many talented people, and I search for them, but the rule is they have to join Surface Design Guild to be a member, just to help, as a thank you for getting us started.
And you've been involved with the Surface Design Guild for years and years.
I think I'm on 18 years
18 years, wow, that's a long time.
Yes.
And then you joined as the Serendipity Where Art Finds You in
2019, I think.
2019.
Yeah, like
Wow.
in August of 2019.
Okay, so you've been, we opened in 2018, so.
Oh, you opened in 20. Okay, then I'm mistaken.
So you're, in 2018, and you joined in 2019.
That's right.
Yeah,
No.
so you're.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah, you've been here a long
gotcha.
time.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yes.
And so I love about Diane is not only can she do all sorts of different art forms, but she also comes in every Tuesday when we have our setup day, and she completely re-merchandises. So you have some sort of like.
Well, I have help from Charlotte, and Cersei helps me also. And we all work together well, merchandising.
And I love that you move things around, because there are things that you cannot, literally you could not see. I'm here all the time, every day. You cannot see everything inside this space unless you move things around, because, you can't. So I think that's really smart. So some of the other, we'll talk a little bit more about you. So we talked about your miniature paintings that you can wear as necklaces, which I love. This is also one of your pieces.
Yep, that was a really ugly shell, and so I took.
Let's see if we can get it on the close-up here.
I took dryer flashing tape from Home Depot, ran it through an embossing machine, and stuck it all over the shell and colored it with alcohol inks.
It is so cool.
Thank you.
So this is, I've been seeing you, you taught my mom how to do this.
Yes.
And what is this technique called?
Well, I call it faux metal art.
Okay, faux metal art, that works. It's really cool. So
And it can be done on anything. I like to do it with actual real leaves from my garden, and they stay under the tape.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
really cool.
Very cool. And another thing that I just found out, so you'll see some of Deb's bags in a minute, but look what you did here. All right, so Deb does woven items and had some leftover, is this material? Let's see if we can get this back in the close-up. Look at these cute little earrings.
I think it's called ladder yarn, something like that.
What type of yarn is it?
Ladder.
Or eyelash.
Eyelash. That's easier to pronounce. So she took leftover. Okay, this is like another awesome point here. So we do a lot of like keeping things out of the landfill here. So this was extra fabric from Deb that Diane turned into really, really cute Actually, I need these because these would match what I'm wearing right now. So you can't have these because they're super cute. And
The other one doesn't have a price.
Oh, there. No, I got the price tag off. So cute. Oh, and they're lightweight. So much fun. I am shopping as we film this on Bazaar Shopping Network. Real shopping. These are so cute. Oh, and they're lightweight.
Yeah.
So you do the spoon earrings. You do everything. You do a lot of is it the brush
embroidery, which is what I do on the cats that I recycle, the t-shirts.
Do we have any examples of those?
Grab one.
Oh, I love these. These are so cute.
So cuddly. Yeah.
So you have taken old t-shirts and turned it into a kitty cat pillow. Yeah. And then what is this painting again?
The flowers are called brush embroidery.
Brush embroidery.
And you pipe it out and you stroke it.
And they've got like dimension to it, so it's not like just flat painted. These are so pretty.
And I do that on any surface, like hard surfaces, wine bottles, and
it's just amazing to me. So many artists they specialize in one thing.
Oh no,
that is not you.
No,
you do not specialize. Yeah. So what inspires you?
Well, I was a designer to begin with, so I taught this for many years around the country.
Okay, a designer of what?
Painting.
Okay, a painting designer?
Yeah, I would teach like 25 ladies in a class how to paint that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would make the things or
design them.
Bring the surfaces, and they would learn how to do it.
Very cool.
And that's where Judy liked me too.
I want to make a comment about this cat.
Okay.
We had people in our gallery the other day, and one of them was allergic to a cat. And I said, "This is the cat for you then, if you're allergic. You have to pick it up and cuddle it."
Oh, and we do need to remind people that have pets, these are not toys.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not dog toys.
No.
Don't put the cat.
And really, they're not even kid toys. They're to be admired on your bed.
But it is soft and cuddly.
Yes.
I love that. That is a great point. So all of those people that would like to have a cat in their life and are allergic, that is an excellent point.
But protect your cat. Hold it close to your heart.
Yes. Now, Deb, we're putting you on the hot seat now. So tell us a little bit about your work.
Well, it's fiber. I'm a fiber artist. I love the way it feels, the colors you can get. So I came up with this thing because weaving is like a process. Warping a loom, getting the warp right, using the weft, doing all of that. But this is easy peasy squeezy. There's a grid underneath here. So I just pull my favorite fiber through the grid, create a reel.
Oh, okay.
The secret's out.
The secret's out. But here's the thing, though. You say it's easy. It's not. Nothing that an artist does, just because it's easy for you, like there's no way, like the color combinations, the material that you're using, that's a gift. And I feel like artists truly have, y'all don't value yourself enough for your talent that you have. And believe me, there's no way I could ever do this even with a grid. So I'm not sure if y'all can see, there's a grid underneath it. And our studio audience is critiquing me. You can't see it. Come in and see it for yourself. So you have this grid that you follow.
Right. And so the grid creates a pocket on the front that's attached to a crossbody bag, canvas crossbody bag on the back. So they originally were purses, crossbody purses. And then it was like I added a shuttle spindle. This is from an industrial weaving machine. To the top of it, you can see Kim displaying this here. And now it becomes a wall hanging and the secret safe in the back, because you can put your valuables in the zipper in the back, hang it on the wall, have it by the front door. When somebody comes that's selling donuts, grab the cash, get your donut.
Our Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
So that is so
Good
cool.
say.
So I love when we have pieces that are multi-purpose. So you can wear it, or you can hang it on your wall, or you can hang it on your wall, and if you need to grab it to go, you could, take it off. Pull the plug. These are beautiful. And how long have you been doing this?
Well, This particular technique, maybe 3 or 4 years. Originally, there were wine and weaves where we actually wove a piece and attached it to the canvas
Wine
bag.
and weave.
Yeah. So this became a little bit easier to teach. It really, okay, we'll work on that.
Yes,
We'll get you
nothing
there.
is easy that y'all do. And how long have you been an artist?
Well, again, when you're young and you have a mom that's, teaching you to sew and teaching you to type, and so you kind of get interested in that kind of thing. But then, like you said, you've got to go off and make money. So they encouraged me to become a scientist. So I was a biologist at NIH.
Did you know that?
Well, I just thought I'd throw that. And I was also going to graduate school in costume design. And
Okay,
University
so you have a biology degree and a costume design degree, which I guess we could make sense out of that because
it's creativity.
I'm struggling with how to make sense of that. Like, I was like, are they both math kind of related where you have to problem solve? No, okay, they're creative.
Well, yeah, there's that part of it. Like with sewing, you're doing a pattern, you've got to figure out measurements and everything. But the thing I found out was when you're thinking of an experiment to prove something, you have to use the creative side of your mind.
Oh.
And so they're both connected in creativity also.
Very cool. I love that. All right, I love these fun facts, and I really probably should prep when I have people on. This is like off the cuff. They have no idea what we're going to ask. I have no idea what they're going to say, but all my Bazaar family members going forward, I love share a fun fact because that's really cool. We would have never known that otherwise.
And we share something, running the marathon.
Oh, yes. Deb was very inspirational when I was training for my first one. So, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. Any other fun facts or want to add before we...
No?
You're good?
Yeah.
You're good? If you have any questions, you can post them below. But better yet, come meet them. But we're happy to answer any questions online. But ladies, we have some events. We gotta let people know about some events we have coming up. So thank you for tuning in. This is now the section where I want you to get out your calendars to write all these things down. Starting with the Flashback Fashion Show that we are having this Saturday. It is a flashback fashion show in Vintage Market from 10 to 3. The fashion show will be at 11. It'll be outside. We have got some amazing vintage vendors coming from all over. St. Pete, Clearwater, it's going to be a fabulous, fun day. We did this back in January, and we wanted to do it again. Save the date for Friday, March 14th. That is the second Friday of the month. The Bazaar will be open until 7 p.m. and out in the courtyard with Hamlet's Eatery is Blue Star Blues Band. They are an amazing, fun band. Get out your dancing shoes. On April 5th is the 6th time that we are hosting our Young Entrepreneur Market. On Saturday, April 5th, we will have 20 of the coolest kids under 17 selling their wares. I just got a participant who has, I think she's like 8 years old and makes her own candles, or no, soaps. They're beautiful. They're like mermaid tail soaps. She's awesome. But that's really exciting. We do have a few spots open. If you know anyone under 17 that wants to come out, let me know. On the second Friday in April, once again, the Bazaar will be open until 7, and we are bringing Sabrina back on the patio for live music bingo. So come for dinner, stay for bingo, enjoy the Bazaar shopping until 7 p.m. on Friday, April 11th. And obviously in no particular order, this is on Saturday, March 22nd. We are having a small dog meetup, 30 pounds and under. Bring out your pups. We're going to have a costume contest. Mindy from Booze will be one of the judges. Can't wait. It's going to be super fun. We have a off-leash area that we are working on. The fence just got ordered, so that'll be up in time so you can let your little doggies run off-leash. And then you're going to want to get your tickets for Saturday, March 29th at 6 p.m. The Music Compound is presenting Joshua Tree, the entire album. It is so incredible when they put on these performances. Tickets are $10 and available through Music Compound. So those are just a few of the events that we have going on. I lost my interviewer, Ease. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do a weekly email that has all our different events, so be sure to sign up for our emails because we had Grateful Dead Day last week, and I posted a bunch of pictures afterwards on Facebook, and somebody said, oh, I wish I would have known. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best to make sure that you guys don't miss out on anything, but the best way to be in the know is to sign up for our emails. So just go to the Bazaar's website. That is Bazaar on apricotandlime.com. Under the About Us link, there is a subscribe button. So you can just subscribe to get our emails and you will be in the know. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I feel very lonely all of a sudden up here, so I guess it'll just be time to go. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, sharing is caring. And Susie, feel better. I really hope you're back. My mom is she's making me work extra hard. Love you.